My name is Lee. Originally from South Yorkshire, so to Sheffield, Rotherham, Barnsley area. Did me diploma in ceramic design and technology at Rotherham College, and then went to Sunderland to do glass and ceramics, three-dimensional design. And after that I met my partner and moved to Manchester in '91. And then so I think I came to the craft centre early on, maybe '93, and I thought that's a really nice place. The place to be if you're doing craft. So as I was finishing my degree, I was working a lot with textures, but I was working in sort of buff clays. When I started working voluntary at the college in South Manchester, they introduced me to a semi-porcelain body, which is pure white. It's exactly what we're looking for. So I'm working with well, a bit like these ones here, real simple textures and white bodies. And that's what I'm working, and making slab pots as well, this kind of thing, which I did for quite a long time. And I make my slab pots out of press mold tiles. And when I was working in my studio in Ancoats, Liz Scrine, who I worked for later, came in and saw all the slabs laid around and said, well, why don't you sell them as tiles instead of the slab pots? And that's why I started making tiles. So it was Liz's idea. And then I was doing these abstract designs on the tiles, and then a local shop was shutting down, and I got a book on horses and birds. So then I started putting birds on tiles, and that's been really profitable. And then expanding from that, I started to work with lustres then, which are the golds and platinums on glazed enamels. Then I met up with a distributor from Brooklyn at the Harrogate Trade Fair, and then started working, exporting to America for a good 10 years. Lots of bird tiles, 1,000 tiles a year at one point. And then since then, looking for other subject matter. So then I got into landscapes, and then geometric landscapes like this. And then just straight geometric abstraction like this. So that's what my bulk of my work is textures, geometric landscapes, bird, and some textural work, but sometimes this black work, which is just something else I tried. So these birds are going to be the decoration for the vase. This is wallpaper, flock wallpaper, which will give a lovely pattern on the side. And I've just cut these out before after a different type of wallpaper. That's another embossed wallpaper, like a fleur-de-lis. And then I want some plain ones that I'm going to have like a straight transfer on the vase. So they just need to be plain, they don't need to have a pattern on them. These ones I'll colour in just yellow and gold. These ones will have floral patterns. This looks grey, but it fires pure white. Gives a nice background to the bright colours. Because this pot's really dry, it'll stick to it really quickly. So the real joy of working ceramic, as opposed to other materials, is that I've now worked with the construction of ceramic for a long time. So it's second nature. And making allows you to get lost in the subject, and it's been talked about quite a lot. There's this state called in the zone, which is kind of the reward from craft in general. Anything from sort of woodwork to knitting. People talk about this state of mind where they're kind of lost and time slows down, and it's a blissful experience. So in some ways now it feels like that the work is just the end product from trying to attain the zone state, if you like. So that's what I'm that's why I quite like coiling, because I don't even know what shape I'm going to go for. I just kind of start, and then it kind of creates itself sometimes. But in that state, you're kind of just lost, and there's no thought, and it's quite a meditative state. It's ready for the birds. And the final one, you have to make sure that tail don't hit that other bird. That's it. It's actually a touch sticky. I look at inspiration from different social media sites, and then it's realising ideas, especially at the moment, abstraction. I can get, and working with surface pattern as well. But the fact that it's so built into me now, I can have an idea and then go straight to making. That's quite nice. Oh, yeah, that's okay. And this eventually will be bone dry. Then it's fired to the first temperature, which is called a biscuit firing. It'll be pure white and hard, and then you put an underglazed wash on it, which goes into all that detail. Then that's washed off, and then I use wet and dry paper to take the first surface off, and it brings all that pattern up really quite clear. Then it's glazed fine, so it comes out, it's nice and shiny. And then the colours will be put on top for the third firing. So that'll be the enamels in these areas, and the lustres, gold lustres, orange, yellow lustres in these areas. And it's fired that third time and it's finished. The way I kind of keep up the interest in making is by trying out new colour techniques or clear bodies even. So that's really where I like to go. There's never been a master plan. So if I could just carry on to the point where I can retire and have been self-employed maker, I would be happy with that situation, and carry on exploring some other techniques and colours in the medium and keeping interest in it.